Rosie from Digital Spy. Very nice to meet you. So congratulations on the movie. Can you tell us a little bit what it felt like when you first read the script?
Felt good. I mean, the more I read, the more I realized that Benedict was the perfect man for the job. I simply couldn't imagine anyone else than him. And then obviously I realized there was a lot of flying kung fu in it as well. So I was over the moon.
And how did you find all the flying kung fu? How was it to do?
It's tricky, but it's fun. I mean, as a kid, I was Bruce Lee. I was running around trying to be Bruce Lee as much as I could, and I was a gymnast. So all of a sudden, at the age of 50, I get the chance to do that on a film. That's fantastic.
And so your character, Caecilius, how much did you know about him before you picked up the script? Are you aware of that character? Because he's not...
Scott, the director, he pitched the story for me, and obviously he pitched the idea of what he wanted Caecilius to be, what kind of a person. Like a religious cult leader that is very, very convinced that he's right, obviously, dedicated man. So that part I knew.
And how much backstory did you go into? Because Tilda's mentioned she might quite like to do like a prequel movie, which I could really see Caecilius in. Are you interested?
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, it'd be fun to see that how they fell out with each other and what was the actual basis of that. I have a fairly good idea. I mean, if she, the ancient one, Tilda, is the good dictator. The good dictator, she promised everyone to get $1,000, and then she gets 1,000, but she keeps $1 billion. And in my world, that's not fair.
And how was Scott to work with? How was he as a director?
He was fantastic. I mean, obviously he's a dedicated fan of this universe, and he knew everything about it, and he was a master of controlling that whole circuit it is to do a Marvel film, but at the same time he was also on the floor with us in all the intimate scenes and becoming an intimate director as well.
And of course, Rogue One is due out in December, very exciting. So how did the two compare? How did the two sort of shooting experiences compare?
Very different in the sense that I play two quite different characters, and I mean, Doctor Strange is extremely physical challenging, and Rogue One was much more of an emotional ride in many ways because the story is founded in a daughter-father relationship.
And again, of course, a very different character again, but Hannibal is a very interesting bad guy. Did you channel any Hannibal for Caecilius?
No, I didn't see a lot of Hannibal in there. I mean, Caecilius is basically trying to make the world a better place. Whether his means are right or not, I won't be the judge of that. But Hannibal does not have that mission. He has a completely different mission in life.
Have you seen the movie yet? And how did you find it?
Well, I was blown away. I mean, obviously, you can only imagine so much when you're done it with a lot of green screen. And so what they showed me up there was fantastic.
And are there any particular moments that you're really looking forward to fans seeing?
Everything. I think there's so many fantastic details in the film. There's a lot of the psychedelic magic, of course, that hopefully is going to have the same impact on the audience as it had on me.